What is good with y'all, man? It's Clip Gang or Don't Ban, aka CGODB. Tonight, I'm back with another video, continuation of the season grade series. This time, I'm finishing up the starters. Um, I left PG 13 and Norm. Since they didn't play too many games, I left them to be the first ones coming off the second unit, even though they're technically starters, right? But yeah, this time Nicolas Batum. So 8 points per game, 2 assists per game, 4 rebounds. Played 25 minutes, um, which is 2 less minutes per game than he played last year, which is good considering um, having a lot of players out. But he had 46% field goal, 40% from three. So yeah, I mean, while I talk about Nico, I'm just gonna let this film roll from his 32-point game versus the Pacers. Um, he scored 32 all in the second half, and led us to a win. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that roll while I'm talking. But when we talk about Nico, he's just a really, really great glue guy, one of the best in the NBA in my opinion. Um, he just always seems to be in the right place, right time. Very stout defensively, as we see. Nice block right there. We've seen some great blocks from him all season. And um, honestly, too, it surprised me because I thought when we signed him, he was going to be like a lightning rod for criticism, kind of like how Zubac is or Morris. But no, it's actually Batum is actually safe from any type of criticism because he's just really great at what he does, like right there, catch and shoot. With his lightning quick release, he just plays well. Is a great veteran leadership. Just does his complete thing out there. Keeps everybody in check. You know, just right there, pull up. Oof, like nothing you can do. And he's a sniper too, extremely efficient. Um, yeah, I mean, but so far since we've gotten him, no criticism at all, honestly. Um, I thought that it was going to be an underrated signing. We definitely did kind of revive his career to an extent, you know. Um, Now he's had consecutive seasons with above 40% from 30 3-point range, which is really nice. Batum right there in the corner. Boom. Just lighting the Pacers up in the second half. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. Um, Reggie right here. Coffee. Hit Batum in the corner. It's automatic. Yeah, I mean, not much to say about Batum. He just does his role and he's very quiet. You know, um, the Batum Battalion, the fans love him. You know, very versatile. You can play him in a number of different starting lineups off the bench, whatever. He'll play some small forward, power forward, um, even sometimes like a small ball center, even though he doesn't rebound the best. But yeah, Reggie coming up off the screen, Coffee hit him in the corner again. He just couldn't miss. The Pacers, they weren't covering him from the corner. He just made him pay this game. This game, along with the Zubac 30-point game against the Nuggets, was one of the more surprising scoring outbursts this season, if I'm being honest. Another one straight from the corner. Yup, he just couldn't miss, man. Let me know your favorite Zubac or Batum game. Driving in. I like to see him get more cuts this season too. I'm showing this video too because this video is gonna be the season grade is gonna be particularly short compared to other ones because Batum he just does his job and he does it well, so there's not much to really say. But yeah, in terms of the positives though, big games this year. I just showed you that one 32 in the second half versus the Pacers. And then the other one, he scored 22 on 78% versus the Blazers in a close victory. And then my third game that I put a star on for him this year was he put 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, or I mean 2 blocks on 66% in a 1 point win versus 76ers, which is really nice stat line. Um, he played for pretty much 60 games this year, which is really solid considering his age and stuff. If we can get him for 60 games next season too, that would be really nice. So let's aim for that. He did miss some time due to an ankle and some other stuff, little nagging injuries. Yeah, overall he was available, which is good. He stayed efficient from three, first time in his career with consecutive 40% plus from the 3 point range, which is a nice little, accolade you can hang on his career so far. That's just that Clipper effect. When veterans come over, you can revive your career. It happens a lot, a lot recently in Clipper history. But yeah, Batum's just one of those guys, along with Reggie. You know, Overall, the Clippers in general, our culture is a lot of overachievers. Even our stars too. Kawhi, he was an overachiever. San Diego State, Mountain West, same thing. Paul George, Mountain West, Fresno State guy. You know, um, all the way down to our role players, mainly second round picks, undrafted guys. It's just that Clipper culture. But um, he's played solid defense all year. He averaged pretty much 1 steal per game, 1 block per game, which is really beautiful. Hopefully, we get that next season too. Um, yeah, he's just one of those guys you could slide around. He can cover power forwards, small forwards, um, and he does he does better at guarding smaller guys off the switches than Rocco. I'll be honest, Rocco's is better at guarding like the more kind of like the bigger post players, and also Rocco can rebound better than Batum. But yeah, Batum is just very Swiss Army knife esque type of player, and you can just move him all around. Ty Lue, obviously from how much he plays him, he just shows his value. One of the best glue guys in the NBA due to his IQ, consistency, and versatility. So we all know this. We all know this about Batum already. Just goes out there, does his job. Great veteran locker room presence, holds people accountable on the court, which is great. Um, he can kind of run the show and stuff and do call outs on defense and um, make sure his teammates are in the right position. So we like that about Batum. He's definitely like not a selfish player. He played 2 less minutes per game this season to preserve his legs. Obviously we would have liked him to play a little bit less, considering this year we all knew it kind of with Kawhi out, it was just kind of like an anomaly season. But yeah, he's able to start, come off the bench, play multiple positions, knows his role. You can stagger him in different lineups too. So um, that's just great thing about Batum. And he also loves being a Clipper. So let's talk about this right here. So he is a free agent this offseason, but he does have a player option. And I firmly am confident that he's going to come back. And also, too, we did re-sign Rocco, and we still have Morris under contract. So if they don't work out a new deal, then I'd be kind of, uh, I wouldn't be satisfied with that. Definitely want Batum to come back, get the gang back together. But let's go to negatives. Not much negatives. Um, if you've seen the last videos, this is just nothing at all. But 33 years old, he's the oldest on the team. So not a knock on him. That's just he just kind of fits the window for the win now period. Uh, Coming back from the ankle injury, he didn't shoot well for a while. And certain stretches in the second half too, he was in a slump. But still managed to shoot above 40% from three. So even with some slumps during the season, that just shows how like deadly efficient he was. So that's like a really small knock on him. But and then he wasn't able to get as many baseline cuts to rim due to spacing issues. So Um, yeah, like in the seasons prior with Kawhi and PG on the floor, he was able to get more like baseline cuts and stuff and dunks. But I expect that to continue next season, so not too worried about that. It was mainly just due to lineup circumstances and stuff. But yeah, and then he has an option to go somewhere else this offseason, so that's just the last negative I put. So if he really wants to, he can, but I don't think he will because he said in an interview that he'll stay here as long as Ty Lue wants him. So you know, I fuck with that. But the season grade, I gave him a pretty high one, so I'm giving him a B plus. So yeah, overall, he played really, really great. Um, yeah, I just love it. Hopefully, he's back. We all love Nico over here. Um, but yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about the season grade. What you guys will grade Nico on this season. Um, how you feel about his role going for next season. But yeah, anyways, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Much love. Um, have a good night. CGODB signing out. Peace.